Hey YouTube, Big Daddy 0207 here with my main man, Young Sonic 137.
What up, what up?
Here to talk about NBA 2K12. Now, to let you guys know off the bat, this is NBA 2K11 gameplay. So, please understand in the comment section, I don't want to hear, this isn't NBA 2K11. Hey, you lied. I'm not lying. I'm telling you now in the video, so please listen. Now, also, I want to hear what you guys think of our ideas and our comments, and I want to hear your ideas and comments in the comment section below. Young Sonic, we're going to play my player mode while we're in here talking, but Young Sonic, I want you to kick it off with what features you think need to be added in NBA 2K12.
First things first, I want to start it off by saying Jordan mode was a great feature, a great addition from NBA 2K10. A way to expand on that would be to add in like the complete all the legends now, like a legends mode pretty much. Make it where you can be Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. You can go through those heated rivalries back then. Where you can play as Clyde the Glide Drexler.
Clyde the Glide was my boy.
Yeah, just make it go the whole 9 yards. I mean, it was cool to play as Jordan, plays the Bulls, but let's expand on that. Let's just add in all the teams now.
Yeah, I mean, they have to find a way to stretch it out where the length can be good for each game, because you don't want to take away from the current players either, I feel.
Yes, that's I agree with that.
But so you're saying multiple teams, or are you saying just players? I'm trying to figure out more so what you think would be better.
Like a historical legends roster. Let's multiple teams.
Yeah, that would be very cool to play with. I would also like Jordan to be able to stay in the game.
Yes, that would be sweet as well.
Major plus.
Yes.
Now, let's get into the next thing that I want to talk about. Gameplay, folks. Gameplay. Now, with gameplay, you have to look at several different things. The first thing I want to talk about that I feel is atrocious, the passing.
Oh my gosh.
2K. The passes are picked off way too often. Way too often. It shouldn't occur that often. And I mean, sometimes you gamble and you win, though. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that much of a risk to make a pass cross court. I mean, look at Rondo, some of the crazy stuff he does in the NBA games. But
also to touch on the passing, I feel that there's sometimes where you'll be playing and you'll just see people knock passes away when they're not looking. That's not very sim-like, but I feel that's something minor that can probably be addressed. But alongside with the passing, I feel like there's certain situations in the game where you'll have a 3-on-2 or a 3-on-1 fast break, and your players will either just stop at the 3-point line, or they'll just completely pass the wrong player if they do go into the lane.
how about the cutting issue as well?
Yes, I don't know if the cutting is something to do with the sliders, or you have to go in, you have to like look into that. But yeah, players don't cut to the basket sometimes. Like, they'll just not cut. When it can be an easy basket, they'll just stay at the 3-point line. I'm not sure why that is, but I feel that should be something that should be approved on by 2K12.
Yeah, just some of the gameplay mechanic features would be very nice to have something that's... Oh, nice pick. That would be better. Another thing that we could get into even is what I'm playing right now, the My Player mode. I like My Player to a degree. Since the days of Madden, I've kind of faded away from it.
Yes.
But I feel that My Player is a decent mode. It's pretty fun. I got drafted 2nd round. I play on the Kings now. These guys play like the Queens, though, sometimes. No offense to anybody who plays on that team. Just saying in the gameplay mode. They're frustrating sometimes.
Yes.
We lose games. They take me out for whatever reason. Doesn't make sense why you would do that if you're trying to build me as your franchise player. I feel some new things could be added to make it better.
Yes. Along with being frustrating, as you talk to frustrations of My Player mode, you'll get situations in the game where you feel that you're just not being used or involved at all. You'll have it where your star players are just taking ridiculous shots, not taking the smartest shots, doing what's best for themselves. I mean, it's realistic in a sense, but the shots that they're taking they're just baffling.
It's affecting your rate, which should not be affected by them.
Yes. My player. Oh, to help improve my player, I don't know, maybe they could have something where I just feel that they need something else more with the interviews after the game. I feel those are kind of dry. Like the answers that you get, it's either good, bad, a default answer. Like they need to expand on that. Have your player have some personality. I feel that'd be a cool way to expand my player.
Also, I feel like, what if you could build up rivalries between teams? Like, who's to say in my player mode, let's just say Kobe Bryant was interviewed and he was asked a question about me. Who's to say Kobe Bryant wouldn't say, yeah, he's good, but he's no me, or something, you know, like a little smart, choppy kind of remark at me, and then that could lead to a rivalry where I'm asked a question later and then I can respond back, and then maybe it could be like the Lakers versus the Kings again, for example, for my team. You know, and relive an old rivalry. I think that'd be pretty cool.
And this can also expand on if they were to use like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird for the cover. This can also expand on that to relive a rivalry and create your own rivalry.
Yeah, and have maybe interviews with them, or even they pop back up and want to play with you at the gym or something. It could be multiple things. The possibilities are endless sometimes with this mode.
Yes, agreed. Another issue that this year, not the actual gameplay issue, but this was more of trying to find games online. I felt online, the gameplay is pretty solid, but the actual trying to find a game, it's
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's atrocious.
So it's a ridiculously long time for some reason when you're going to the quick games, and when you go to the map. When you go to the map and you go to the lobbies, you get like 1 million game invites before you actually find the one you want. So you have to go back, delete the game invites, and it seems like if you try to go to the game invites, they don't let you in the game. So
I think 10 worked a lot better.
Yes,
that's just my personal opinion on that.
I'd have to agree with that. 10 had its fair share of issues in the game, but finding games was fairly quick.
Yeah, I would love for that to be improved. Now, don't think we're just cutting down 2K. I give 2K11 its props. 2K11, probably the best sports game I've played since next-gen consoles. Well, current gen now, but since those, I think that these are some of the better games. I mean, this is a good game. This is a very sim-like game, I will say.
Yes, I felt that it lived up to the expectations alongside with Jordan. I mean, it did have its fair share of problems, but 2K11, I would have to put it up there as being a great franchise game along with College Hoops 2K, which was also another one of my favorite basketball games.
Yeah, to add to that list, other favorite games, NBA Live 03, NBA Live 01, Live, I'm going out of order here, Live 04, probably one of my favorites, and that's when I felt like the graphics stopped becoming better.
Yes.
It doesn't leave much more to be desired. I mean, 2K knows. 2K doesn't brag about what new features or gameplay they've added in.
Well, I've said this before, but you kind of expect gameplay to be like an improvement. You shouldn't have to tell us how much your gameplay is improved.
I give 2K this. They expanded on so many of the buttons this year that it's ridiculous.
Yes. Oh, this is going way out of order. But another thing with passing, so there's a issue online where it's very easy to cherry pick. If that can be patched by 2K12, that'd be pretty cool. It doesn't happen as much, but when the game first came out, it seemed like you'd get into games where people were just cherry picking every single.
That's what I don't get. You can't make a pass 10 to 15 feet away, but you're making 20, 30 feet passes easily. But I don't have an issue with the cherry picking because it is a real part of basketball sometimes. I mean, maybe if the AI was smarter to realize once they see a pattern of it
Yes.
to do it, but like I said, that's easier said than done.
Yeah. Well,
I'm no video game designer. I shouldn't be judging how well a server or something works because I don't fully understand it, but I can say that I'm not pleased with it as a customer.
Yes. Anything else you would like to address?
I don't think so. I just want to tell 2K and all the developers and the team, thank you. Thank you for listening to the fans. Thank you for caring. I appreciate you guys because you guys always brought good gameplay, and I wish it didn't take me as long as it has to realize it. I'm way more appreciative of 2K now than I ever was before. It's a great game. EA, please take some notes from these guys. 2K, I'd love to see them get a football game again. I know this has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying that they're a great company. I'm not trying to cut them down with this video. Just want to help improve the next game.
Also, another improvement, or not improvement, but addition, is Steve Kerr will be added to the announce team.
Yes, Steve Kerr.
But at that addition, Clark Kellogg, or not Clark Kellogg, it's the black dude. I just know him as a black dude. The black dude has been cut from the team.
Probably because he's always cutting you down during the games.
Yeah, but that's another addition. Also, some more updates to basketball. NBA Elite will also not be released this year. They're going to take another year to try to make this game as perfect as possible.
By another year, you mean?
Yes, there will be only one NBA basketball game released this year.
So for 2012, there's only going to be 2K12?
Correct. I'm not sure if there's going to be an NBA Jam or not, but those are two updates. And last thing with 2K getting games back. Let them get the College Hoops series back. There wasn't a college game made this year. EA bought out the rights again for back in 2010, scrapped the game in 11, and I don't see that they have any motivation of bringing the series back because they don't even have an NBA series back. So if we could please get the College Hoops series back. Hands down, if you don't have that game, College Hoops 2K8, go pick that up. It's an amazing game. But that's all we will be addressing in this video. Comment,
2K, thank you.
Rate, subscribe below.
No doubt. I want to hear what you think. 2K fans, stand up. Let your voices be known on the community forum. Animals out.